Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome aboard. We're glad to have you here. As long as you're here, would you please give us a thumbs up? If you haven't subscribed yet, please do if you like what you see on our channel. And leave us a comment. We love to get comments. I find that, and I may be biased here, but I find that one of the most exciting videos and things that we do here on the channel is when Sue does an interview. She's excellent at it. She's good at it. She makes people relax and just be themselves and smile, and she keeps things upbeat. So today we got another treat for you. We have another interview, and every RVer or every nomad, the definition of a nomad is a person who wanders, okay? So if you have an RV and you're like us and you spend 6 months on the road and you travel all around, then you are a nomad. There are different types of nomad. There are full-time nomads. There are those that do it in an RV. There are those that do it in a van. There are those that do it in their vehicle. They travel from place to place. And wander, a person who wanders. So anyways, we like to get their story. We really do. We like to get the ones from YouTube, and not so much the ones that are from YouTube, but the supporters of YouTube, or not even have nothing to do with YouTube. They're just nomads. Everybody has a story. So anyways, today Sue's going to interview a lady called Gina. We met her at the Midland BLM land in Blythe, California, when we were camping with Badge We Fix It and Miss Jane Bray, who is a super YouTube supporter. And Sue wandered over, met her, became friends, and did a nice interview. She has a wonderful personal story, just like everybody. We hope you enjoy this interview, and once again, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And here she goes.
I'm Gina, and this is Finnegan, and this is Maggie May.
Maggie May and Finnegan, and they are such cuties. So Jen, you are a full-timer in this awesome little bus here, which I can get a picture of. How'd you end up being full-time in a bus?
In 2018, I was dating someone, and we lived together, and he was watching YouTube, and my goodness, he saw a video of a converted bus. It was actually Michael from Navigation Nowhere. That was the first bus I ever saw on YouTube. And he was like, you have to come see this. And I saw it, and I thought it was really cool that you could customize the bus and make it your own. Of course, it's just like an RV, but that didn't occur to me till much later. And I was like, oh yeah, we could do that someday. And I kind of forgot about it. It was like a later thing. We were going to do it someday. And then in February of 2019, I had a heart attack.
Oh my.
Yeah. And I was having a heart attack for 2.5 days before I even went to the ER, because
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh.
it was just a fun new anxiety attack thing. Like I thought it was part of that. And then I went because I started like drooling on myself, and I was really hot, and it was February in Mass, and well, it was Connecticut, but same thing. And it's not warm, but I was like melting. So we went to the ER, and they're like, oh yeah, you're having a heart attack. And I was like, oh, well, isn't that sweet? So that was alarming, like, to say the least.
Yeah.
And I had kind of realized at that point, the next couple months were just me dealing with the fact that I worked 80 hours. I love you, but please. I worked 80 hours a week, like on my own business. I do 3D digital modeling and all that.
Oh, wow.
And I worked like 80 hours a week, and I never did anything because I was always working 7 days a week. And after the heart attack, I was like, I don't think that's what I want to do anymore. I don't think that's what I want my life to look like. So I started thinking more and more about this bus thing. And in May of 2019, I went downstairs and I said, so I just bought a bus on Facebook Marketplace, and my sister Jenny is going to take me to go pick it up in New York tomorrow. And he was like, all right, okay. And he was pretty supportive because he knew like everything that happened, And then I brought the bus home, and my mom and my stepdad helped me take all the seats out, and they were going to help me build it out. And then in June 14th, which is actually her birthday of 2019, she was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. And they gave her 6 to 18 months.
Oh.
And she passed away in 5.
Oh.
But I was happy because I worked even more than 80 hours a week to make sure I had enough money to have someone build out the bus. But it was, just a handyman guy, so he didn't do a great job, and, a lot of stuff wasn't safe. But I moved into the bus on November 11th, 2019, full time. I left my ex. I was like, I have to do this thing. And she passed away on November 17th of 2019. Oh. So she knew that, because she was super supportive. When I first mentioned that this is what I was going to do when I bought the bus, she was like, yes, I want this for you, and you should do this. And
nice.
The whole time she was sick, she was just so excited, like, that I was going to do this. And she was like, just go and live your life. So she got to know that I actually made it happen.
Nice.
I mean, what she saw of the bus is not what it looks like now, because I've had it rebuilt like twice since then. But
wow.
She knew, and that was what was important. So that's how I ended up doing this.
Very
and
cool.
I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. If it was not for Badge and L, I would still be on the side of the road somewhere.
How did you meet Badge?
I had met him and a few other people via their YouTube channels, like just asking a lot of questions in the comments. And then eventually, like on Facebook Messenger, we would message back and forth. And he helped me understand, like, the difference between diesel and gas and what you should buy. And, I mean, I still bought a bus sight unseen without a test drive. You know what I mean? I still went and did that, which is, I don't recommend it. It's not wise.
Right.
But I didn't actually physically meet him until I got here to Blythe, California, when he told me, because I broke down in New Mexico, the starter went, and he was like, listen, don't turn that bus off, because something was wrong with the glow plugs too. He's like, don't turn that bus off until you get here. Just leave it running, like when you sleep, whatever. And I had to turn it off because I got to Blythe and I had to go in the store. And, really, sir? And I had to call him, and I was like, so remember when you told me not to turn it off? And to this day, he loves to tell that story and just tell people, I told her not to turn it off, but did she listen? No. So that's how I met him, because he had to fix my bus. But
so he came out to find you at the convenience store?
I think they were here. And he went there and it was the fuel pump or something, and then it wasn't in, so we went and ordered the part, and the next day he came and put it in 10 minutes, and then we went to Skoolie Palooza.
Oh my gosh.
And like he introduced me to the other people that I had met via YouTube, like
nice.
Wander Booming, Eric and Robin. Who else did I meet there? I can't even remember, it was so long ago. Oh, Michael from Navigation Nowhere was there. That's when I officially met him. And Dean from the Skoolie, he doesn't do anything anymore with his YouTube, but he used to have a YouTube channel. And those were all people that I wanted to meet.
Nice.
And so they were all there, and I got to meet them, which was really nice. And then, they've just been stuck with me ever since.
So you've just been hanging out with them? Just hang out with them here on the winter? And I heard you went home with them on the summer last year.
I did. I went to Canada.
Was that the first time? Yeah? Did you enjoy it?
It was great. It was really, really exciting. My dad said when I was a baby we went to Canada. I don't remember. I was literally a newborn. So no, I don't remember. But to go and be like, I crossed the border, and, all right, little girl. That was exciting for me. I was a little nervous at the border, and they did search my bus, but...
They did?
Yeah. Which was, it was no big deal.
Did they kick you out while they searched?
Yeah.
They did.
And of course I had Huck, the Australian Shepherd, and him, and I'm just like in the room trying to hold him, and I have to pee, so I'm like, hey, does someone want to hold a dog so I can go pee? They were very nice. They did.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow.
Because, I had to pee. So I was like, please help. But they were really nice about it. Like, they weren't, it wasn't like you expect, like at a border crossing, like it's going to be scary.
Right, scary.
They were polite and chatty and laughing and making jokes. And it was funny because, in a Skoolie, it's not an RV. So the how your drawers lock and stuff are specific to how you built it. And, they couldn't figure out how my drawers open because they have pins, so they came out and they're like, could you help us? And I had to go in and show them how to open it and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Which was pretty hilarious because they were like, we don't know how to do this. But it was fun, and we got to see where Badge and Elle lived and how Canada works. The money's weird. I think that was the hardest part. And then I realized I could just use my debit card.
So you were all set.
I was fine. And it was kind of like a sale. Every time you went shopping, because their money's different than ours, like their value. So, I would add up in my head what was on the labels. But because the U.S. dollar is, it costs less or whatever, when I got to the register and checked it, I was like, oh, saved $30. I mean, I didn't, but in my brain, I saved $30.
Right, because of the way you added, right?
So every time I went shopping, it was like, woo! So they used to make a joke, the prices drop when I walk in the door, because they used to say that about Elle.
Do you have AC?
Not in the bus, though.
You don't have
I
AC.
do not have AC.
So what do you do in the summer?
Go to places that are cooler.
So Flagstaff is cool enough? What?
Yes, I forget the elevation, but the area that I've scouted out, the highest is 80, and it's in July. So then it's like 70s, 60s, you know.
That's where he keeps telling me he wants to go.
And I'm really good with hoodie weather. Like, that's fine. We can go find all the hoodie weather.
Me too.
And even when I went to Canada, I could go in their house if I needed to, but Canadians don't really have air conditioning.
They don't.
It's Canada.
They don't really need it. So what's the temperature in Canada in the summer?
I think the highest it got was like 81 for maybe like 3 days in August.
But not like humid like what we're used to.
Well, I mean, if they were on the East Coast, it would probably be humid. But they also have like a Midwest and whatever, and they're more like on the west kind of coast and Alberta, and it's pretty dry. Like, I mean, a little bit of humidity, but not much at all.
Compared to what we're used to. We're used to like 91 and like, sweltering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people laugh because I'm on the East Coast. Well, why do you come out here? Why don't you go to Florida for the winter? I'm like, because it's the capital of humidity, and I have no desire to live there or go there.
Right.
Everything would feel damp, like.
And plus, there's way too many people in Florida.
Oh, God,
it's
yes.
gorgeous.
And there's nowhere to like camp or park like this.
It's absolutely gorgeous there, but.
Yeah, who wants people on top of them?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Especially when it's hot.
Yes, like I'm already cranky. You don't want to be close to me, I promise.
You don't want, 10 more people close to you, go away.
God, no.
Have you changed your residency?
I did.
You did? You're officially an Arizona resident?
I haven't changed the bus registration stuff. I tried to change the insurance today, and that went horribly wrong, so we're just going to leave that alone. It's hard. If you have a bus, it's very hard to get insurance. Like,
oh, really?
And I'm like, I'm not even looking for you to insure everything I put into it. I'm just looking for, like, legality, please.
Right.
That's all I care about. And they're like, oh, no, we can't do it this way, and we can't do it that way. So it's a whole nightmare. All I was trying to do was change my address, and it became this whole thing. So I'm like, all right, we'll figure it out later. So now I'm insured till October, and then they're like, we'll have to drop your policy. And I'm like, all right, well, I have until October.
Now, I heard that this is for sale.
It is for sale.
And what are you going to do next if you sell this?
I'm just going to buy an RV. Like a used
You're going to
RV.
buy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind are you looking for? Do you know?
Just a motorhome, 22 feet. This is 20 feet bumper to bumper.
So you're looking for like a small class C type thing?
Like, 22 feet. I found some, like the Lazy Days has a 22 foot that I have a couple saved on Facebook Marketplace. And there's something called the Fleetwood Flare, which is like a class A, but it's only 22 feet. It's very cute. There's a couple of those on Facebook Marketplace. So, like, I have a general idea. I want something bigger than this, but still small. And it already has a bathroom.
You don't have a bathroom?
No, I have a composting toilet. And then I have, like, a kiddie pool that I, put together. And, for the most part, we just do hot water and face cloths and wash our hair in the sink because it's $18 for a shower at Love's. So we're not doing that every day.
Which is crazy, right?
That's a ridiculous amount of money.
You must be liking it down here because you can go down to that community center, the community park, and $6 for the day and
That is very nice.
Get a shower.
But for the most part, it's difficult. But I'm a homebody. This is my home.
Right.
So I'd really like to just do all the things you do in a home in my home.
Exactly.
That's my thing.
Yeah, I could not go without a bathroom and a shower.
When I started, my priorities were a little bit different. It was get out of the situation you're in, live a better life, a little healthier life, because we're not looking to die anytime soon. I have responsibilities.
And you're way more relaxed, and your heart's probably perfect now, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm still doing, I haven't really kept up with my cardiology stuff, but I've started to do that now. Like, I have a cardiologist in Quartzsite. I actually have a stress test on the 14th. So exciting. Can't wait.
Are you feeling well, though?
I feel fine, yeah. I mean, but after you have a heart attack, there's always that, like, I felt something. What?
Yeah.
Was that? Did you? So people get nervous because I'll be like.
So what's your next plans? You're just going to hang out and.
Yep. I'm going to, me and Julio. You've met Julio, right?
No, I have not.
Oh, wow. Julio's been hiding apparently, but he's new. He just started like a couple months ago living this life. And he wants to see like cooler spots. So he's going to come to the Williams Flagstaff area with me and we're going to camp.
Oh, nice.
While we wait for our Canadians to come back.
Oh, okay. Cool. So you'll hang out with him for the summer basically and then come back down. So is this your basic spot for the winter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a beautiful spot. It really is.
I love this spot.
She loves her mama.
She's doing really well.
She loves her mama. Can we get a little view of the van?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess, but we can look.
If you don't mind, I don't mind.
I don't care. It's a mess right now. People
I
who
think
live on the road,
it's so hard to not have it be messy. It's only
true.
possible.
Come
down, love. Come down.
baby.
There you go.
Come here, baby.
Oops, I'm sorry, honey. I'm standing on your. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It happens to him every day.
I was standing on your thing. I'm sorry, love.
That is Finney's. That is Finney's. Leave it be.
We're gonna check out the inside of the. Oh, this is really cute. Oh my God, he just shook. You see the house?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
What a beautiful little
She's
camper.
very protective of her bus.
Oh, I won't bother your bus. I love the counter space.
Yes,
Oh
I
man, we
like
have
a
a
lot of
lot of nice counter space. A lot of nice windows. Nice.
Yes, and then Badge took out this because it leaked the hatch. He just put this. It's for a shuffleboard.
Oh.
And he just had this random piece. Look at the flies, so annoying. He had this random piece and he put it over. And before we had to put both panels on the roof, this was like a skylight almost.
Oh, very
because
cool.
it was very bright. But I still love it more than the roof hatch because it doesn't leak.
This is really cool, though. I mean, look at the cabinet space you got.
Oh yeah, and Eric
Oh, this is nice
of Wander
size.
Moving built this. I told him what I wanted,
Nice.
and he built it.
Nice.
So
This is nice. And then that
Let's
just
check
makes
the
into your bed?
Yep, the 2 pieces. I used to have the Lagoon table, and one of these was the desk.
Okay.
But it was the knockoff Lagoon table, so it was like this, and it's very hard to put your expensive computer on something that does this a lot, because I'm always afraid it's going to fall. But, yeah, this is a U shape, and then you put these 2 pieces in, pull these 2 cushions, and it's a whole bed.
Nice.
Which is longer than a regular bed, so their beds are down here.
Oh, nice.
Not that they sleep in them. When they sleep with me,
They
it's
sleep
there.
with Mom.
And I used to have a chest fridge, but I recently
love
just
that.
changed this.
Yeah.
There's so much more room. Like,
Yes.
I can get, like, 3 weeks of food in here.
Do you fit 3 weeks of
It's
food
just
in there?
me.
Yeah.
So it's just, well, then
Mine's
me
a-
and their pumpkin and chicken.
I would say mine's a little bigger than that, but I don't know about 3 weeks of food because
It works for me.
It
Plus,
drives me crazy.
I like ice in my drink. So.
oh, you do, and
I do
you
the
fit ice in
freezing.
your freezer.
Oh yeah, we buy bags of ice.
How
It
do you
fits
fit
a lot.
ice in your freezer?
I
Oh,
have
look,
to
you got a
break
tiny.
our bags.
Okay, you don't have a lot. You don't put a ton of food in there.
Oh no, like this is leftover chili and like I barely ever go in the freezer, but I mean
Yeah,
it
your
does
freezer's-
fit a lot. I do think it should open the other way, but it fits quite a bit.
Oh yeah, not a bad size.
I mean, I was pretty happy considering I went from the chest freezer that I could barely fit anything. in,
And exactly
you know?
to that, right?
It was, and plus, sure, it's at the, but you're at the bottom, like, and then I'd forget I have it,
Everything you want is on the bottom, right?
or I'd forget I had it, and then it would, I had this and it went bad, Usually produce, which was really annoying.
Oh, that's driving me crazy because it just goes so bad so fast.
It does.
Even in our refrigerator, everything gets moist and that's it.
Yeah, I don't like
I throw so much vegetables away. It's terrible.
I try not to. I try to notice if they're going off and then use them in something random. But what happens is the day that it's going to go off or whatever, I'm like, I don't feel like being creative and cooking
That's the
something.
day, exactly.
So go off. Like, enjoy yourself.
Exactly. It's like another Don cucumber in the trash. Damn
Yep.
it. So,
Like, even now, today, I was like, I should have salad for dinner because I bought some salads and cucumbers and stuff, and it's been a few days. I don't want a salad. Like, I want something warm, like a grilled cheese or like a rice dish. I don't know. But I should eat the salad. I'm not going to.
do you do a lot of cooking in here?
I do. I cook all my meals. I don't, very rarely do I eat out.
So you
Because
mostly,
it's expensive.
right.
And I just feel like, you have food. Just cook it. Plus, I don't like to go anywhere that I can't take the dogs.
Right.
Like, even if I do eat out, I get it and we come back in the bus and I eat it. Like,
Right.
I don't go out to eat
Right.
unless we're having a big thing. And then I'll leave them usually with like, because it's camp, you've seen, and I'll be like, hey, if you guys don't mind checking on the dogs real quick, I'll, go out with somebody else for groceries or whatever. And
Right.
they check on the dogs. That's the only time that I leave them.
Right.
And even
Now-
that, I don't love doing it.
Now, what did you mentioned about work? Are you still doing work from home? Home?
I still do 3D. And
So-
I also do video editing.
So you do video editing? Awesome. So
I used to edit for Michael from Navigation Nowhere.
oh, so you actually do videos for people on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
They send me the footage, and then I do what, however long video they had from the footage, really, what you can make of it.
Oh, wow.
And then give it to them, and they upload it to their channel.
Oh, wow. How many different people do you do for?
I've done for Michael. I've done for another client who likes to remain nameless because they don't disclose that they do that. And then I've done one for Badge. So
Oh, wow.
it's just here and there. His diesel heater video, but I think he put that on Michael's channel.
Very
Can't
cool.
remember. It's fun. I find it very interesting to like how you clip it together and hide the cuts and all that stuff. I do really enjoy it, but I kind of come from an artsy background anyway, so I like doing anything that's kind of artsy.
He loves doing the videoing, the editing. He absolutely loves it.
It's
And he's not
really interesting.
and he's not a computer guy, but he learned how to do it. He self-taught, learned how to do it, and he absolutely loves it. He finds it relaxing to do it.
Which it makes
So,
sense to me because
yeah.
it is really, for me, it was really exciting to see how you could okay, that's a really bad jump cut because you had to cut out something, but it goes like this, and you're like, well, that's jarring. To find a way to hide that to me was interesting because you have to look some things up. But once you do it, it feels so accomplished. Like, look at that, you can't even tell. Like, it feels really good.
Well, thank you so much. It was awesome getting to know you and getting to know the two puppies, of course.
They're always.
She's over here sleeping. See if I can sneak over there without upsetting her. There she is. She was just barking at me a minute ago because she didn't want me in her space. Then of course it's Mr. Finnegan. Mr. Finnegan. Mr. Finnegan. What's going on?
He's like, I'm just gonna sit here petting.
What's going on? Upside down. An upside down view.
Are you cute?
Upside down view. There you are.
You were so cute. I'm so proud of you. You were such a good boy.
Thank you so much, Gina.